Oh, here we are. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Story Time by me. It's your idea? Yeah, always been my idea. From day one. Okay. Alright, well, hello there. I'm Kyle, and I'm Lester, and welcome to Story Time. Today, we're going to read Scuffy the Tugboat. Yeah, what's it about? What's about Scuffy the Tugboat? Oh, Scuffy. Okay, I got you. Scuffy the Tugboat. Right. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's just read Scuffy the Tugboat. We're going to. Okay, alright. Without further ado. Scuffy was sad. Scuffy was cross. Scuffy sniffed his blue smokestack. A toy store is no place for a red-painted tugboat, said Scuffy as he sniffed his blue smokestack again. I was meant for bigger things. What kind of things? Well, we'll see in the story, won't we? Oh, okay. Oh, let me show the pictures. He's in a toy store. There's a teddy there and everything. There is. Perhaps you would not be cross if you went sailing, said the man with the polka dot tie who owned the shop. Hey, look, he does have a polka dot tie. He does. So one night, he took Scuffy home to his little boy. He filled the bathtub with water. Sail, little tugboat, said the little boy. I won't sail in a bathtub, said Scuffy. A tub is no place for a red-painted tugboat. I was meant for bigger things. What kind of things? We'll see. Okay. The next day, the man with the polka dot tie and his little boy carried Scuffy to a laughing brook that started high in the hills. Sail, little tugboat, said the man with the polka dot tie. Oh, hang on. Messed up. Why? Because it's hard to do this with one hand. Oh. Well, use those. I really can't right now. There he is in the bathtub. And look, there's the man with the polka dot tie and his little boy sailing him on the river. And it starts high in the hills. It was spring and the brook was full to the brim. Can I read? Oh, sure. It was spring and the brook was full to the brim with its water, and the water moved in a hurry, as all things move in a hurry when it's spring. Scuffy was in a hurry, too. Come back, little tugboat, come back, cried the little boy, as the brimful brook carried Scuffy downstream. Not I, tooted Scuffy, not I. This is a life for me. This is a life for you? Yep. All that day, Scuffy sailed along with the brook, past the meadow fields with cowslips, past the women washing clothes on the bank, past the little woods filled with violets. Cows came to the brook to drink. They stood in the cool water, and it was fun to sail around between their legs and bump softly into their noses. It was fun to see them drink. But when a white and brown cow almost drank Scuffy instead of the brook's cool water, Scuffy was frightened. That was not fun. Not fun at all. No. Night came, and with it the moon. There was nothing to see but the quiet trees. Suddenly an owl came out. Hoo, hoo! Toot, toot! Cried the frightened tugboat, and he wished he could see the smiling face of the man with the polka-dotted tie. When morning came, Scuffy was cross instead of frightened. I was meant for bigger things, but which way am I to go? He said. But there was only one way to go, and that was with the running water where the two brooks meet to form a small river. And with the river sailed Scuffy, the red-painted tugboat. Oh, he's going on the river now? Yeah. Oh, man. The river's big. Way bigger than the stream or the brook. Way bigger. It's a lot of... Oh, man. That's scary. It's a little scary. He was proud when he sailed past villages. People build villages at the edge of my river, said Scuffy, and he straightened up his blue smokestack. Once Scuffy River joined a small one jammed with logs. Here were men in heavy jackets and great boots walking out about on the floating logs, trying to pry them free. Toot toot! Let me through, demanded Scuffy, but the men paid no attention to him. They pushed the logs apart so they would drift with the river to the sawmill on the town. Scuffy bumped along with the jostling logs. Ouch! He cried as two logs bumped together. Whoa, that must have hurt. Probably did a little bit, but he's okay. He's a tough tugboat. He is a tough tugboat, isn't he? This is a fine river, said Scruffy. I want to read. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can read. This is a fine river, said Scruffy. It is very busy and very big for me. He was proud when he sailed under the bridges. My river is so wide and so deep that people must build bridges to cross it. The river moves through big towns now instead of villages. And the bridges over it were very wide enough so that many cars and trucks and streetcars could cross all at once. That's a big bridge. It is a big bridge. The river got deeper and deeper. Scuffy did not have to tuck his bottom. The river moved faster and faster. I feel like a train instead of a tugboat, said Scruffy. He was hurried along. He was poured, pounded, and passed. Read that again. He was proud when he passed the old sawmill with its water wheel. But high in the hills, the mountains, the winter snow melted. Water filled the brooks and rushed from there into the small rivers. Faster and faster it flowed to the great river where Scruffy sailed. There is too much water in this great river, said Scruffy, as he pitched and tossed in the waves. Soon it was splashed over the top. What a flood there will be! Soon great armies of men came to save the fields and towns from the rushing water. Wow. Uh-oh, the town's in trouble, so Scruffy. Oh, that's not good. It's not. It's scary. It's okay. It'll be fine. They filled bags with sand and put them at the edge of the river. They're making higher banks for the river, shouted Scruffy, to hold the water back. The water rose higher and higher. The men built the sandbags higher and higher. Higher went the river. Higher went the sandbags. At last the water rose no more, and the floodwaters rushed onto the sea. And Scruffy raced along with the flood. The people in the fields and the towns were safe. Phew, good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh man, they did good with the sandbags. On went the river to the sea. At last, Scruffy sailed into a big city where the river widened, and all about were docks and wharfs. Oh, it was a busy place and a noisy place. The cranes groaned as they swung the cargoes into great ships. The porters shouted as they carried suitcases and boxes on board. Horses stamped the truck, motors roared, and streetcars clanged, and people shouted. Scruffy said, "Toot toot!" But nobody noticed. Nobody noticed. That's so sad for Scruffy. He's in a big river. Oh. Uh-oh, cried Scuffy when he saw the sea. There is no beginning and no end to the sea. I wish I could find the man with the polka-dot tie and his little boy. Just as a little red-painted tugboat sailed past the last piece of land, a hand reached out and picked him up. And there was a man with the polka-dot tie and his little boy beside him. Hurry up, I'm trying. Scuffy is home now with the man with the polka-dot tie and his little boy. He sails from one end of the bathtub to the other. This is a place for a red-painted tugboat, said Scruffy, and this is a life for me. Yay, happy ending. You know, I actually have Scuffy the Tugboat. You do? Well, I certainly do. Oh, look, there's a blue smokestack and everything. Hi, Scuffy. Well, this one doesn't talk. Oh. Well, hello. Still the same. Scuffy the Tugboat, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for reading Scuffy the Tugboat. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye. See you later.